It's Travel Michigan. I'm Dave Lorenz along with Michelle Banache, and we have just a little time left to talk to one more guest. Where are we headed to next, Michelle?
Well, we are going to our state capital of Lansing, Michigan, and East Lansing as well. And we're talking with Lori Lanspeary, Leisure Marketing Manager at the Greater Lansing CVB. Lori, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
So tell us what's going on in the Lansing area.
We're pretty excited because November we always have a ton of festivals throughout the season and everything, and November is no different. I always feel like, November, it's getting cold and everybody's kind of all starting to nest and think about holidays and everything, but we're still going strong with our festival season. We've got the East Lansing Film Festival coming up in November.
The 7th through the 15th, as you say, it's in East Lansing. Is it just like on the campus of Michigan State University?
It is. They have some at Wells Hall right on campus, and then they've kind of expanded it a little bit to one of our movie theaters, Celebration Cinema, I think, features some films, and also East Lansing Hannah Community Center in the past has done some of the films.
And this is largely a foreign film and independent film festival, correct?
It is. This is actually, they're celebrating their 15th year this year, which is kind of good. And they say it's the largest and most diverse film festival in Michigan, screening, as you said, independent and foreign features. They also have documentaries, shorts, and they have student films from around the world, which is interesting too.
Well, film festivals have become so popular by, at least for a certain niche of traveler. People will travel a long distance to enjoy these various film festivals. Are you intimately aware of some of the films that will be shown at this film festival?
They're actually they're opening the film festival with something called Searching for Sugar Man, and it's about a Detroit musician, Rodriguez. And it tells this story about Rodriguez. He was like the greatest 70s rock icon. He was discovered in a Detroit bar by two producers who kind of thought that he was going to be the greatest recording artist of his generation. And in fact, the album that they produced bombed, and he kind of disappeared. And then all of a sudden, this bootleg recording came up in South Africa, and over the next 2 decades, he became a phenomena in South Africa. So it's a documentary about Rodriguez, and I think it's going to be a great opening.
It is getting rave reviews. 60 Minutes actually just a few weeks ago did a whole feature on Rodriguez and the film, which was shot by a Swedish filmmaker all on his iPhone. Everything I've heard about it is fantastic.
Yeah,
and the Michigan connection's kind of cool.
And he still lives in Detroit today.
Isn't that fabulous? Well, they're going to have 36 features and documentaries, 6 programs of short films. They're going to have a little birthday party and panel discussions with visiting directors, and then they're closing out the film festival with something called The Untouchables, and it's a little funny French film. So I think there's going to be something for everyone, and if you love film, this is the place to be.
And will they be doing any, is it mostly screenings, or will they have panels and filmmakers and speaking as well?
They will have it all, yes, as well as their, like I said, the student contest. So we'll have kids from all over coming to see their films too. So it's kind of fun and very exciting, and right here in East Lansing.
Well, this kind of the kids portion of this. How did that work? Do like young kids, like high schoolers, make their own films and submit them?
It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In fact, I had a friend come down from Sutton's Bay. They used to come down every year because her son used to enter in the film competition. It's very exciting.
That's cool. Well, what a great opportunity to be showcased in such an interesting venue, too, and it will be a good time, I'm sure. So it's in East Lansing, coming up the 7th through the 15th, the East Lansing Film Festival, one of the cool things happening in the area over the next over the next week or so. So, East Lansing Film Festival is coming, but you have other things that, always give you reason to check out Lansing, other reasons to check it out. Tell us about some of those events that are coming up soon.
Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention during the East Lansing Film Festival, the Eli and Edith Broad Art Museum.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, is finally opening its doors to the public on November 10th.
Had a bit of a delay getting it open, but those things happen. They do.
They did, and it was supposed to be in the spring, but they're right on target for the fall, and this will be nice because this can incorporate all the students that are, on campus and everything. It's going to be a 10 o'clock public opening dedication, and there'll be tours of the facility. This is going to be big.
It will be. Yeah. In fact, that building, the museum building itself is so unique, it will give people reasons to visit just to see the building itself on the MSU campus.
Exactly. The architecture is stunning. It's Zaha Hadid designed, and it's 46,000 square feet of odd, what I like to say are odd angles. It's in the north part of campus, and it's in the most ivy covered, old world kind of style. And here they have this steel structure in there. It's gorgeous, but it's definitely a modern art museum that's going in there.
Oh, that's great. And when is that opening again?
That is Saturday, November 10th.
Oh, there you go. Not too far away.
No.
Cool.
And
yep.
Oh, I was going to say, you guys also have your big Silver Bells in the City event coming up, correct?
Oh, my gosh. Silver Bells in the City is a huge event. That's Friday, the 16th. And this year they've got 71 units, 18 new entries, 10 marching bands. This year it's going to be actually broadcast live on Fox 47 and our WKAR, our public the whole broadcasting.
That's great. So it's Silver Bells in the City, and explain really what that is, because a lot of people who have never been there before might be surprised to see the capital city all kind of decked out in lights.
It is. It's beautiful. It's actually our premier holiday event for the state of Michigan. It's not just for Lansing. It's the whole state, and it brings in over 100,000 people into Lansing. It's got an electric light parade, and then following that, they've got the lighting of Michigan's official Christmas tree, which is in the lawn of the Capitol building there, and then a stunning fireworks show that kind of is behind the Capitol, and it cascades over the Capitol Dome. It's fabulous. And then last year or the year before, they introduced a Radio Disney act that comes in, and I can't tell you, they won't tell me who the secret performer is, but all those teenagers will absolutely, I won't know who it is, but the teenagers will love it. And we have people coming from Ontario that come out. People come from all over, not only for Silver Bells and also for the concert. So it's, and they have a little art market. It's just a wonderful night. Lansing opens up its doors.
Well, it really is nice to see, a capital city in such kind of festive mood at the holiday time. So you got to check that out, Silver Bells in the City. And then just a quick mention of Wonderland of Lights at Potter Park Zoo, November 23rd through December 23rd. So another kind of fun activity to check out. Lori, thank you for joining us. Lori Lanspeary, the Leisure Marketing Manager for the Greater Lansing Convention Visitors Bureau. And for more information, just go to lansing.org. That's simple, lansing.org. And that's all the time we have for today's program. Thank you to Michelle Benache for joining me, Dave Lorenz, on today's program. I want to also thank Mark Blackwell for engineering today's show. And we'd like to invite you to join us next week on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at michigan.org.